They're very friendly, they're very humble, even though they're farming over 3,000 acres of ground out there, high-value land.
Located in downtown Brighton, Sakata Farms is one of the most successful farming operations in the United States. Known for legendary sweet corn, the heart of the farm is really its founder, whose drive for success in the face of adversity is a template for the American dream. The youngest of four, Bob Sakata was born in 1926 in San Jose, California.
My dad had a little truck garden farm in a little town called Alvarado, California. My mother caught pneumonia, and without penicillin then, why, she didn't recover, and she passed away when I was 6 years old.
Life for the Sakatas was forever changed when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor in 1941.
It was probably the most concerning and embarrassing thing that I've gone through throughout my life.
The Sakatas were sent to live in an internment camp in Utah.
We were allowed to carry one suitcase, and the bus took us to the Tanforan racetrack because the permanent internment camp was being built and was not finished. We were all assigned a horse stall to live in.
He came out of camp early, and he left on his own and finished high school in Brighton.
He worked for dairy farmer Bill Schluter.
He called me into his home for dinner and said, "I bought you a 40-acre farm. Call your family to Colorado."
Joanna Sakata was born in Brighton in 1935.
And I saw this beautiful young girl out in the field every day.
We've been married about 60 years, but I count it as 120 because we've been with each other 24/7.
They work as a team. It's a marvelous one. Joanna is very key to that operation.
And he and Joanna, when they sold that little plot, could easily have just taken the money and sort of semi-retired or something. But instead, they traded up for land and got more farms.
These folks have brought a state-of-the-art farming operation to the Brighton community and have been leaders and provided jobs. Just amazing. This guy does everything. He does public policy. He's an inventor. Like, for instance, the ice maker, that was one of Bob's inventions. He invented this fancy corn picking machine.
In addition to farming, the Sakatas are entrenched in the community.
Since the beginning of the hospital movement, Bob and Joanna have been one of the largest contributors annually. He became interested in public education in Brighton and became a member of the board.
He's a marvelous teacher in the sense that he has a philosophy of hard work, diligence.
Over the years, the Sakata operation has made its mark internationally. Most notable was a visit from the Emperor and Empress of Japan.
Here the rain comes, and here comes the Emperor.
I forgot all about the protocol. I ran up to him, shook his hand, and I told him in Japanese that my father always told me the Emperor was like God. Now I believe him. It was raining and we needed it, and now as soon as you come, why, it stopped raining. And we were, from there on, we didn't follow any protocol.
They were really nice and gracious, and you felt like you'd known them a long time.
I can't say enough about this guy, and furthermore, he puts a smile on my face. He stood up in more than one banquet that I've presided over and said, "Hey, why don't you change the menu here? I don't see enough onions or broccoli," or something like that. He has a good sense of humor.
Oh, I eat an onion a day. In spite of that, I still had 3 children.
An American dream right here in our presence, in our time.